What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Chinacat Show. It is September 29th, 2024, on this beautiful morning on this Sunday. So let's hop right into this. We got some foods, we got some crazy videos. As always, I always start out now with crazy foods. I've always been a big fan of Asian street foods. I used to fall asleep with like these. I forget who it was. He used to just go around like India and places like that and just try out the street food. And some of it looks delicious. Some of it you kind of just question. This one I question. And you go, just in the first second of this video, you can already see what he's holding. That's Pepsi, kids. That's freaking Pepsi. So, you know, yeah, with eggs. Before we go any further, I do want to say, supposedly, I've heard of places, a little bit more pricier places, actually marinating that steak in Pepsi for like an hour because it's it's a meat tenderizer. You don't want to do any more than an hour, then you just go to get really ugly looking meat. But supposedly there's no taste or nothing. But yeah, eggs and Pepsi, no, that's a no. Now this guy loves his Pepsi. This guy loves his Pepsi. Like I mean, I guess you don't knock it until you try it, but I don't know. Oh God. I mean, is this not safe for work? I almost feel like it is. But is it gonna be sweet? Is it gonna taste like Pepsi eggs? How many freaking eggs do you need, guy? How many eggs? Dude, that was like that much Pepsi. I mean, it does have syrup, just the syrup is oil. I don't think it works that way, though. Why? Oh, yeah, that's not even going to help it, guy. No shallots will help that. Oh, not shallots, those are green onions. My bad. Scallions. No, scallots. Chives, whatever. They're all the freaking same. Same family. Guy, see that hot sauce over there? Dump that whole bottle in there. That's the only way you're gonna save that meal. God, just that cutting technique. You get some people. That's like the that cutting technique is like anyone like my age and above. That's like your grandmother cooking with like just, and you just sitting there just waiting, slicing. Oh man, because I see it, I'm just like, oh, you guys slip, man. That's a hospital run with stitches. Oof. I more, more, more. Oh no, keep going, guy. Yeah, you need all those flavors to save that thing. I mean, it doesn't look bad now. Like if I didn't see the before effects, I probably would have known. I've been like, oh, that looks like scrambled eggs. I don't eat eggs, so I would never try it. But yeah, that's gotta taste like Pepsi. Some banana leaves. I think it was banana leaves. It probably isn't. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. It's just that part right there. That's what makes it for me. And like the millions of eggs. And it's crazy how many eggs that was, and how little the portion size that was. But I mean, I guess that's a big dish. I guess it's kind of hard to tell when you're looking at a video how big something is. I mean, well, I'd say that's about the size of that Pepsi bottle. I'd say that's about one, two, three, four, five. About that. That might be, doable. I guess deep enough. Maybe I don't know. Is yeah. I guess it really comes down to it. Don't cook with Pepsi in your eggs. I don't. I you look. I get it. It's cool to innovate and make other things that are new and exciting, but they make sense. They make fucking sense. Like this, yeah. Like some things go together that can, yeah, in harmony. That's what food is, art form. And there's some things that don't. Pepsi and eggs is not one of them. Steak and eggs with scotch, absolutely. That's what's his name? The dude from World War II from England. He's always smoked stogies, always drunk. Fuck. Dude had like, oh man, I can't think of his name now. Oh man, do a deep. If you know who I'm talking about, comment and then go and do a deep dive on this man's just what he does for one day, like his normal day. This man was a machine. I mean, he was the epitome of like he was probably like the Hunter S. Thompson of his era, without the drugs and actually like the government. Um, and was an American. So, but like that's his like if you know Hunter S. Thompson's daily activities, just his normal day, it's the same thing. But yeah. But on to the next thing. I found this morning when I was waking up with my coffee. It's about bears. I think bears are pretty freaking smart. It's something about bears because like every time I see a bear video, they doing something like, how do you know? Okay, hopefully this doesn't have any copyright bullshit on it. So bears. Hey bear. Oh man, that would be. I'd get a picture of just that and put it in the frame on my wall. Just a bear sitting there waving. They're so cool. But yeah, dude, bears have a mind of their own. I really think something about them. They smart. They are pretty smart. Some of them. And then there's some that but it's like humans. It's like humans. A lot of us are smart. I'm loosely saying a lot. And then a lot of us, which is not so loosely said, are pretty dumb. So I guess it goes with most things. Was most things. But yeah, so on to the news, kids. We got some fun news today. So this is out of Harveysburg, Ohio. So if any of you guys ever went to like a Renaissance fair, like a medieval fair, I went to like the King Richard's fair and stuff, Money Mead, stuff like that. And it's supposed to be Renaissance, like medieval D&D, that type of stuff. Um, excuse me. Why wouldn't somebody try? Text me. Text me. Oh, it's my girlfriend. Good morning, love. Um, but yeah, it's supposed to be based off of that. So you're not going to. Well, you probably will see kids there playing on a a tablet, but you know what I'm saying. It's medieval. Well, I guess Ohio didn't get that memo because Ohio Ren Fair closed due to power outage. I can already see the little and I get it. I mean, obviously you are gonna have some power because the ones I went to, had generators and stuff running like coolers and stuff. Because I mean, you can't go full Ren, you can't go full medieval, you can't bring the bubonic plague or anything. But yeah, Harveysburg, Ohio, the Ohio Renaissance Fair will be closed on Saturday due to ongoing power outages in the area. The Ohio Ren Fest. Why? Why would you do that? You go from saying the Ohio Renaissance Fair, and you decide let's just change the name altogether to the Ohio Ren Fest. Like if like the Ren Fest, that sounds like an actual festival, like dirty, some stupid, dirty techno kids would put on or something. Um, but yeah, shared a notice on their social media page about the closure. The park will be closed on Saturday, September 28th, which was yesterday. The entire Miami Valley is dealing with numerous power outages, affected multiple events, businesses, and homes. Click for updates. We don't have to do that. We're not in Ohio, or if you are, you should probably do that. Tickets for tomorrow will be valid for tomorrow. For today, will be yeah. So at least they could let the people come, use their tickets. But yeah, um, yeah, Renaissance fairs are really cool. I do like going to them, but I love D&D stuff, and I'm a fucking gamer, so like yeah, I like Renaissance. I'm more of a space person though. I do like space more now, which Oh yeah, so if you have Starfield, if you go get that new DLC, yeah, Bethesda said, yeah, don't play it yet, because Bethesda is. I actually wanted to bring that up today, because Bethesda, being a huge Fallout fan, a huge Elder Scrolls fan, and Doom, probably everything they own, because most of the things they own they just bought off of other companies like Doom, Fallout, Quake. Um, they made them good though. They do a decent job on them. Uh, but I saw this yesterday on my phone because my phone likes to just give me all the Bethesda news, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. But what was it? Something about they said like don't play Starfield yet. It's not ready. And I was like, even when you release it, it's not gonna be ready. So what's the point? Why is it so dark right now? Man, um, I will. Is pause. But yeah, Bethesda, Starfield, DLC, don't. It is really weird. But then again, I guess in all of Bethesda fashion, should I wait until after the first DLC? I'm sure everyone's like, yeah, just don't get it. Shit, I should have saved it. I think they were talking about the people trying to like play the DLC, um, like the day before it comes out, which obviously you can't do that. You gotta wait till midnight, guys. I did that with Final Fantasy VII remake. I waited until like I had a pre-order and I waited until midnight, and then soon 12, downloaded, played it until like 4 in the morning, or the first couple of hours. But that's how you do it. You don't try to do it a whole day in advance. That's not how it works. You don't have beta privileges. And if you wanted those, you should try to get them. But I gotta get into Starfield again. It's just that gotta upgrade my GPU before I even touch that game. Like I can play it. It's just it's Playable, not enjoyable. Playable. It's two different things. This is weird because I got Mortal Kombat 1 and I run that, almost 100 frames per second. Fine. And that game came out after Starfield. So, I don't know. But yeah, on to the next. So yeah, we all have one moon. Well, I guess we'll have two moons, according to AP News. Bang. Earth will have a temporary mini moon for 2 months. Try to think, fucking Star Wars. Star Wars. The beginning when Luke's standing there and there's the two moons. Pretty sure it's two moons. Yeah, it's two moons. Um, I shouldn't have to say that. I want the fucking collection over there. And I'm like, can't remember if it's two moons. Okay, so Earth's moon will soon have some company, a mini moon. The mini moon is actually an asteroid about the size of a school bus at 33 feet, 10 meters, which, when it whizzes by Earth on Sunday, oh, that's today, it would be temporarily trapped in our planet's gravity and orbit the globe, but only for about 2 months. That's fucking cool. That's cool news. I like news like this. Um, the Spacewalk 2024 PT-5 was first spotted in August by astronomers at Complusive University of Madrid using a powerful telescope located at Sutherland, South Africa. I am sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Confluence? I don't even know what that word means. So, these short-lived mini-moons are likely more common than we realize, said Richard Benzel, if I said your last name, sorry, an astronomer at MIT, Massachusetts Technology. I'm not going to say the whole fucking word. You guys know. The last known one was detected in 2020. I didn't know about that. This happened with some frequency, but we rarely see them because they're very small and very hard to detect, he said. Only recently has our survey capability reached the point of spotting them routinely. The discovery by Carlos de la I'm not out of respect, I'm just not going to say you guys' names. I know your name's Carlos and your name's Roll. So Carlos and Roll was published by the American Astronomical Society. God, I suck at words. I suck at English. I suck at every language. I should just do these and just like draw pictures about how I feel. Happy face, sad face. This one won't be visible to the naked eye or through amateur telescopes, but it can be observed with relatively large rescope grade telescopes, which none of us have. Carlos said, "Why do you have to say his whole freaking name? You already introduced the poor guy. You don't have to keep saying his full freaking name every time you mention him. You introduced him. He's Carlos. We know this. God, people. Um, uh, so you didn't say his full name. He just doesn't matter." Benzel, who was not involved in the research, said it is not clear whether the spacewalk originated at an asteroid or as a chunk of the moon that got blasted out. Wait, what? Why did a chunk of the moon get blasted out? What? The mini moon circled the globe for almost will circle the globe for almost 57 days, but won't complete a full orbit. On November 25th, it will part ways with Earth and continue its solo trajectory through the cosmos. Is expected to pass by again in 2055. So yeah, there you go, kids. We will have a mini asteroid floating around Earth that we will not see unless we have professional grade telescopes, which I don't know a single person with one. I wouldn't know where to get one, and I'm sure they probably cost thousands of dollars, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars if they like professional grade. But I mean that's. But let's talk about the piece of the moon that got blasted off that I didn't hear about. That just randomly popped up. Hold on, is this like is it some random moon like a different moon from a different planet? Because there's other moons, you know. Our moon's not the only moon. A chunk of the moon that got blasted out. Okay, I'm guessing it's our moon because does our moon actually have a name? Because I know other moons have names, like Jupiter's moons have names and stuff like that. Does ours, or is ours just not special enough? We just don't care about it as much. That's a good. That's a good. Okay. Here we go. Universe today is probably is .com, so take it loosely, kids. The moon might be one large chunk that was blasted off of Earth. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's I don't know. I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole right now. that just I'm more interested. Does our moon have a actual name? Does the moon have a name? I know it was going to be like, oh well, yeah, moon. We call other planets moons, and they have names. Oh wait, do we change names of the freaking moon every day? Because that'd be the stupidest name. Okay, Earth only natural satellite is simply called the moon because people didn't know other moons existed until Galileo discovered four-mooned orbited Jupiter in 1610. Okay, so yeah, it was like just the moon. Okay, good, because I saw this research. Well, I saw these search engines saying that I thought they might have changed like the name of the moon every like year. Like it has like it's like hurricanes when they do different hurricane names. Like they do that with like fucking moons. Like this year, the moon's name is going to be Mike. I'd be like, cool. The moon's named after me. But no, that's not how it goes. But yeah, the more you learn. I guess we didn't really learn anything. We already knew the moon's name. I just didn't know if it did have like an actual scientific special name. But I guess not. But I'm not one for coincidences. So this one brings everything around full circle for me. And I think all the jokes that have been said since AI has started, and you know the jokes I've said, what has just been said, Skynet, Terminator. We've seen this go down in the 1980s, you know, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, kids, well, the Terminator creator James Cameron joined the board of AI company. It has came full circle. Skynet will finally happen. We're all fucked. We're all fucked. It finally came. Skynet finally fucking came. Filmmaker James Cameron had joined the board of directors for artificial intelligence AI firm Stability AI 40 years after making a film about its risks. I'm glad I'm not the only one when I saw this morning. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We saw this coming. We could have stopped it. So Like 84, The Terminator, which Cameron wrote and directed, which I don't think I have to explain that to anyone. A rogue AI called Skynet threatens the existence of mankind. And then, of course, in the second one, spoiler alert, they do succeed. Well, I know they don't. The movie's old enough. They don't actually succeed. They save mankind, but in time travel shit. Time travel shit. But the creator of the fictional AI has not been hired to help avoid such tech being developed in real life. Instead, his role will center around how technology can be used in special effects known as CGI, which I actually was talking. I said this to somebody. I was like, "Oh, they're gonna start using AI for special effects." Probably not anytime soon, because I'm on this AI group on Reddit because I do all these Gordon Ramsay like cooking in space and stuff AI videos, and they just terrifying. They're like nightmare fuel. Like, you don't watch those before you go to bed. But yeah, I've spent my career seeking out emerging technologies to push the very boundaries of what's possible, all in service of telling incredible stories, he said. I was at the forefront of CGI over 3 decades ago, and I've stayed on the cutting edge since. Now, the intersection of generative AI and CGI image creation is the next wave. Yeah. But my point was, it's funny that, again, he wrote a movie about warning people of AI, and then 3 decades later, the man is now the board of an AI company. Like, you don't make this shit up. You don't make this shit. And it's on the BBC, which, I mean, probably not as better than our news shit. Ours suck just as much. But, yeah, it's crazy. But it's not a bad thing. I mean, CGI is fake anyways. I mean, I watch movies, I do like practical effects and stuff like that. That's what makes like movies like The Evil Dead and like The Exorcist and all that, like special movies that terrifying because they look realer than like, like even watch like Marvel movies like with special all the CGI and stuff. I mean, it looks almost real, but it's still like eh. So, I don't know. Well, we start seeing time travelers and, anyone talks about John Connor and anyone, let people know, let the right sources know, because we might be going down a dark, dark road for humanity. But finally, kids, we're on to Florida Man. And what's even funnier about this Florida man comes from the times of India. Yes, our Indian friends over in India are right about Florida Man too. So I mean, shit. And I'm pretty sure this went pretty viral. It went pretty viral, and I had to cover it because it's fucking hilarious. So Florida man kayaking in his living room during Hurricane Helen. Viral video. Video viral. That's how you know it's, yeah. Viral video, guys. Yeah. I said it right. So, Matt Heller of Tampa, Florida, used a kayak to navigate his flooded living room as Hurricane Helen storm surges rapidly rose to, yeah. You pretty much know. I mean, it's a blurry photo, but he almost looks like the comedian Burt Kreischer. Like almost. And that guy's from Tampa, Florida, too. So that's what makes it kind of funny. I was thinking that when I saw that. I was like, that looks like him. And it probably would be something that guy would do. I mean, that'd be something I'd do, too. A Florida man took an unusual approach to survival as Hurricane Helen storm surged, turning his house into a waterlogged disaster zone. Matt Heller from Tampa was caught on camera. He wasn't caught on camera. This guy live streamed this. He live streamed it. So he wasn't, yeah, wasn't caught. He live streamed that shit. I'm sure, like, when they found him, they probably, but paddling through his flooded living room in a kayak meant for emergencies, according to the New York Post. Helen documented the moment the waters began to flooding his home on a TikTok video that quickly went viral. Obviously, the storm surge from Hurricane Helen came out of nowhere, rapidly raising to 4 feet inside his house. That's about that'd be about here on me. I'm about 5'7.5". Shit. Um. Yeah, this is Matt Helen. Can I get this?
That's bad. I'm trying to do this one on TikTok.
He's just laughing.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh man. I mean, what are you gonna do? At least it looks like the guy. Oh, it looks like this is his basement. It might be his living room. At least it looks like he got most of his shit out.
That's bad.
That's probably right. He probably saw it, ran, got his shit upstairs, and he was like, "I just hang out in the kayak downstairs. I'm stuck in here. You can't open those doors." I mean, you probably could just break one of them. Lori looks like you're remodeling. But hey, man, when bad things happen, you gotta make light of them. Ah, hopefully he has homeowners insurance. The kayak was my escape plan in case stuff got too hairy. Heller told CNN. I didn't think I was going to need it in my living room. All of a sudden, the storm just kind of came in. The water's been rising and rising. He said within probably an hour and a half, it went up about 4 feet from nothing. Hella's home still had power as he paddled through the rising waters, but eventually he was forced to rely on candlelight as electricity failed. As Hell paddled through his living room, he said, "This is definitely the biggest flood we ever had." Um, Tampa Bay saw record-breaking storm surges. Some areas witnessed waters levels as high as 7 feet, with officials warning residents and surges between 5 and 8 feet as possible. Tampa General Hospital, located on Davis Islands, installed a 15-foot water barrier to battle the rising floodwaters. And then, I'm sure a lot of you probably heard about this hurricane. But man, that's kind of. But it looks like he got most of his shit out there. So he probably saw it and he's like, "Yeah, time to start moving." Got his kayak out. I mean, hey. And it's Florida, so it's warm. It's warm. Even in end of September, it's still warm. That place never cools down. That's why everyone's so freaking crazy down there. God, I hate this boom mic. Look at that. That's what happens. That's what happens when I buy cheap fucking boom mics. Oh, not boom mics. Boom stands. They just. But well, that's the show, kids. Not doing much this week. Saturday, actually, I'm gonna be well going to LA Comic Con. So my girlfriend, her daughter, that's gonna be really fun. Super excited for that. Pretty sure it's actually next week. It's the Horror Con. I keep calling it. There's an actual name for it. I'm just calling it the Horror Con. But yeah, I'm gonna still try to get that Bruce Campbell picture with him. So I put it next to Ash up there. Um, and yeah, not much. Again, go try to make more shorts. Try to do maybe a playthrough and some more videos this week. I know, been trying. I put them out here and there. not much for crazy videos. So my short's been kind of just, you know, I actually found two already. So sometimes you don't find them, and I don't do TikTok because I'm not a 14-year-old child. Yeah, I know there's other things on TikTok, like there's some cool tool stuff and video game stuff, and I'm sure there's stuff I would be able to set my algorithms like my YouTube or my Reddit and everything else. We don't have to see all the bullshit. But it is what it is. But as always, you guys have a beautiful week, and ciao.